All right, welcome to episode 6 of the Chips and Chops podcast. Today we have on the guy who moved here from Spain at 16, and now he's everyone's favorite foreign exchange student. This is Joel Paniagua.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here in the podcast of the moment.
Yep.
It appears.
Yep. Chippity choppity. Welcome, Joel.
Yes, Chippity Choppity. Welcome, Joel. We are in the studio today because there's a problem going on outside.
Well,
Joey, you want to explain?
I don't know what it is.
I was going to say that there's some plants that are being harvested.
Yes.
You saw it on the porch.
Yes, there's a lot of gardening and harvesting going on outside, so we had to take it up here to just make sure we give the best content.
Yes.
So, Joel is a kid. He came from Spain. Their school system, all his friends, all his social life, had to drop it all because his parents said, "We're moving to the United States." What was your first impression when you heard you have to leave all your friends, I know you had some teachers there that you loved. All your teachers.
Joel loves school.
What was your
I'm really committed to school, guys.
Yes. What was your thoughts?
At first, when my dad told me, I thought he was joking. Actually,
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
How did he say it? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think we were at not the town where I live because I live in the city, Valencia. You guys should check it out. A really good city. I think it's somewhere in Spain. Yeah, it is.
So was your hometown Balenciaga?
Valencia.
Oh, Valencia.
Almost, yeah.
Balenciaga, you know the clothing brand?
Yeah.
It's named after Joel's hometown.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
His township.
Yes.
It's like a rebuild of the name.
Yes. All right, keep going.
Yeah, so the town where my mom's from and where I'm from, we usually go there on summer and stuff and some weekends. So I think it was August. I think it was before the pandemic actually. My dad was like, okay, in 1 or 2 years we're gonna move to the US, Indiana, for a year, and I was like, what is even Indiana?
Facts. What is Indiana? I live here. I don't know what Indiana is.
And I thought he was joking. I was like, no way I'm leaving everything that I have. No way that I'm doing that. But after he kept insisting on it and saying, okay, this is a real option. We're going to go there. I was thinking about it and I thought, well, that seems cool. Maybe I'll have some cool experiences. And I was starting to get in the mindset of getting a different cultural experience from what was I getting. And yeah, it was
So on that, what do you think the biggest culture change or culture shock was? So coming to the United States,
okay.
you're accustomed to Spain culture. What was the biggest U.S. culture shock that you had?
I think I would say here everything is bigger. In Spain, at least in my city, everyone lives in lives and stuff.
Everyone leaves what?
On lives on
Oh, lives.
yeah.
Oh, it's small houses.
Yeah, small houses, on big blocks. And here, everyone has their own house and I don't know.
So it's more apartments in Spain.
Yeah, more apartments. Yeah.
Is it a more tighter-knit community in Spain?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can go everywhere just walking. And here you need a car. You don't have a car.
You don't have a car, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, Joel doesn't have a car, so I'm kind of his American
I
personal
actually
Uber. You have a car?
I just can't drive.
You just can't drive?
No, I can.
Are you going to be able to?
You could, but I don't have my social security number yet. I'm getting it soon, but
What?
yeah, I'm not doing 6 months of practice, so
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So you're not here for the rest of your life, right? Or
No,
you have to go back?
yeah, this will be my last year here.
Oh. So you're going to go to college in Spain?
Yeah, I'm already planning on it.
Yeah, so you went to Spain over the summer, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was really cool. Re-meeting with all my friends,
Yeah,
I
wait.
miss them.
On your friends, what is different things that you would do in Spain with your friends that you just wouldn't even think of doing here? What different experiences are big there?
Just I don't know, what I said about the cars. With my friends, we can just meet at everyone's house and like go walking everywhere.
Yeah. That sounds.
Yeah.
Like, what's
That
your
sounds
what's
really
your
nice.
favorite thing to like go to as in Spain, like with your friends?
I don't know, just
Is there
like
anything?
maybe go chill to a park or like go have dinner somewhere. Or maybe like, I mean, we can in Spain. There's like clubs for people under like 18, like people from 16 to 18. So that's nice.
Oh, so there's like clubs for 16 to 18.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like a nightclub?
With
Yeah.
That
Is there-
sounds awesome.
So isn't the drinking age younger there?
Yeah, it's like 18.
Oh, it's 18.
But they're not super, like, strict, are they? Like,
No, they kind of lie, right?
yeah.
But yeah, alcohol is bad, guys.
For sure.
Remember that.
I agree. So going back to, hearing about when you were coming to the United States, what was your, like, why did your dad want you to come here so bad? Or want your family to?
Okay, my dad, he got educated on an American school for most of his life until he went to college. And he went to the US for 2 weeks to a town in California as an exchange student.
What was his home?
But you only went as an exchange student for 2 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, he was
Awful.
in it, right?
Yeah, that definitely sounds awful.
That's stupid.
No, he went to Cali, and then his exchange student went to Spain with him for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So it'd be like an exchange program where, tell me if I'm
2
wrong.
weeks.
No. So you go to California to meet some guy who's your age for 2 weeks, and then they come back to Spain with you. Oh, that sounds awesome.
I know, it sounds cool. I just think
I just can't- I don't know how-
much. If you live like a month.
I don't know how those 2 weeks would be, but that could be really a disaster.
I mean, from my experience, I did that with a French guy.
Oh, you did that before?
Yeah, I think it was 8th grade, and I don't know if it was like 2 weeks or 1 week.
It wasn't memorable, or?
Yeah, and no, it was so much fun. Yeah, it was so much fun in France and also in Spain. We did lots of stuff with like everyone.
So,
Yeah, it was so fun.
so like going into school, like, so you had to go to an American school. You have you're going to Adams. Like, that's one of the probably the biggest, best high school in.
Yeah, 2,000 kids.
In
How many kids were at your
yeah, like,
Spanish school?
Less than 1,000 for sure.
Less than 1,000.
so
I
they
think-
keep schools
I think-
smaller there.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think like 700-800.
So I heard that Spain schools, it's like you're grouped based on your like academic level. So they put the smartest kids in one school. Like there's
No,
a bunch of placement tests. That's not you.
No.
'Cause I heard they did that in Italy. You know,
Yeah, maybe in Italy, but I mean,
Like how do you choose your school
it's based on area basically.
based on area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you can ask to like, there's like near my city, there's like an IB school, so it's just IB kids there. It's just junior and senior
Wait, so they
year.
have IB there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they have like an IB school, an American school where they have IB too, and 2 British schools where they have IB as well.
What were you in?
I didn't have IB on my school. It was like school nights, yeah. And I wasn't planning on doing IB, but
Then you came here.
yeah, I came here. Yeah, I had to because it's just easier to like transfer my grades and stuff.
So why don't you tell them what IB is?
Okay, the IB program is an international program for people in 11th and 12th grade, and it's basically you have to do 3 standard level courses and 3 higher level courses, which are like, I would say, I mean, it's hard, but it's not like the hardest thing on earth. Like, I think with commitment and dedication, everyone can get through it.
Yeah, it's
And-
definitely a program that's it's really meant for like nerds,
Yes.
right?
I'm not gonna lie. I think
Yes. Oh God.
You have to really be devoted to school
Yeah.
to do full IB. I have my props for the kids that do it.
Yeah, I know kids that do it.
Then it's just also like, okay, cool. You know?
Yeah.
Like, does it really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how amazing it is. Okay, so I have a question for you, Joel.
Yeah.
Your first time in America, what were your initial thoughts, right? You land on the plane here, you drive to, I guess, your house or whatever. Like, what was going through your mind?
I think the best thing that describes my first experiences in America are Walmart.
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 Yes. Yes. Walmart.
We love Walmart.
Walmart is the perfect description of what what a foreign person that has almost never been to the U.S. thinks about the U.S. But
So,
I was think you're gonna say like I don't even know like the scenery. Walmart. Whoa.
So they don't have like big like markets like that in Spain?
I mean,
there's no Walmart in Spain.
not as big. And like the people you see at Walmart, you don't see anywhere else. They just live in Walmart.
So you're saying, oh god.
So
You're saying Walmart people are like Walmart people. Like there's Americans and then there's Walmart people. Is what you're saying? Yes.
Walmart people embody what America's all about.
Yes.
Joel loves Walmart.
Yes. Joel is one day wants to be a Walmart person.
I'm funny on it. Yeah. That's what I'm doing for IP.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's hard to get in.
Wait,
It's hard to get into Walmart.
Did you go to Walmart right when you landed in the US?
I mean, yeah, like the
That was
second
like
day. The second day to like get food and stuff. But like, yeah. We,
Yeah. So what do you
we
do?
try-
What do you get? What do you do to get food in Spain? It just
No, we go to supermarkets, but they're not as big
it's like they're not as what?
as big as Walmart. They're
Oh, I
like
said beautiful. I was like, what?
they're not as beautiful.
They're not like it's not as like big of an arrangement.
No, I mean,
It's kind of like outdoor little market things.
yeah, do you guys know Aldi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, our supermarkets are like more or less as big as Aldi
I like Aldi.
Aldi's good.
Not as good as Walmart.
or Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as big as Walmart though.
So yeah, so Walmart is your first experience with the United States. And it was a good one, right? You like it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Right, so then to go to what was your first experience, your first day of high school, your junior year?
Okay, first time I went to John Adams High School was the day before it started, and I met the IB coordinator. Shout out to Miss Hernandez.
Yes.
She's really nice.
Shout out to Miss Hernandez.
Shout out to Miss Hernandez.
Doesn't she not even work at or
No, she's
she's a teacher now or something?
yeah. I mean, I hear that she's gonna quit from the IB program,
No, I
but
thought she already did.
no, but
I
I
heard she
think
did.
I hear that
They
until
don't. They probably don't have a replacement.
yeah,
yet.
until they find one, she'll like kind of be
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, I actually heard that they're trying to get. I know someone who they're trying to hire. His name's Sebastian Perella.
Yeah.
So they want to hire him as the new IB coordinator.
So they have to wait a couple years for him to get ready.
I
He
heard a
wants
couple
to- he
months,
wants
but- yeah. Okay, so talk about your first time at college.
Yeah, I took a couple photos in the basketball stadium because like, not like I don't know if you guys were planning on and asking this, but like a big cultural difference between high school in Spain and high schools in the US are sports. Like we don't. I mean, in our high school we kind of have sports, but like anyone goes to games.
You don't have high school sports?
No, like everyone is like in private clubs and stuff.
That's kind of cool though.
I guess that's cool, but
That
like,
makes sense.
if you're not like
Yeah, but then,
wealthy enough, you can't be in the club. Like,
Or
you can't
can
play
you?
the sport.
I mean, the clubs are not that expensive though.
Oh, okay.
Everyone can afford it. Like almost
So basically, though, everyone from that school is going to be in the same club, kind of, right?
yeah, more or less, yeah.
Okay, so it kind of is school sports, but it's not through the school. It's
yeah.
through the private club. So people from that school, though, would still go to the club games to support them.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. I've never been to one. I kind of want to, but I've never had a chance to.
And then, what sport is like the biggest? Basketball
Soccer.
or soccer?
Yeah.
and then basketball though, right?
Yeah, then
So
basketball.
not basketball.
It's the second one, yeah. And here I just arrived and I see that the school has a really big basketball court, at least for my standards. And I took a photo and it was real nice.
Yeah. So were you not like deathly scared? Because I remember my first day of high school, I was super duper scared.
I mean, I didn't really remember though.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of though. I was like impressed. Like
yeah,
I was in a new country, like in a new school. I didn't know anyone at all.
literally
Yeah.
nobody. Okay, so who was the first person that you like met?
Okay,
Like a student, like people.
I still follow him on Instagram. He transferred to Washington though. I met him at lunch. I'm sorry I'm sorry if I don't remember names. He's a senior now. He's our age. His name is, I think, Francisco.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's okay. He probably doesn't listen.
Who's the first person that's still at Adams that like you became friends with?
I would have to say an exchange student from Poland. I met him at cross country. His name is Greg.
Greg. What about someone who still goes to Adams? Not someone that...
Joey wants his name to be said.
No, because that's not true though. I'm actually genuinely curious. I met him in like October.
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was.
And he left after the first semester last year.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about like girls or something.
Yeah, like.
Is there someone that me and David would know that like on the first couple days of school
That like made you feel.
I would say
made you feel like yes, Adams was gonna work.
And not someone that went to Washington.
United States is gonna work for me. Because like you had to like have like maybe what if the United States doesn't work and I hate it here? Like there's no other way. I have to like get through. But what made you like realize like United States might be the move and work?
Okay, I would say I don't know why I kind of remember my first days of school, but it's not like the most vivid memory.
Yeah.
But I would say since I joined the cross country club, someone's related to Joey was there. His second cousin, Jacob.
No,
First
cousin.
I'm sorry.
They are very big on their
We are not
relationships.
second cousins.
They go on cousin. They go on cousin dates. They go on.
We don't call each other by our names. We just say each other. We say cousin.
Cousin, yeah.
Love you, cousin. How are you, cousin?
Yeah, that's
you,
really
cousin.
wholesome. That's really wholesome.
Yeah. So you met cousin.
Yeah.
What was it? You know, that's a good person.
So he made you like realize like Adams.
He's a very-
United States can work.
Yeah, he was cool.
He's a very welcoming
with me
guy.
from the first day I joined cross country.
What were your thoughts on American football? High school football.
High school,
games?
yeah.
I mean, the first time I went to a high school football game, I went with Greg, my Polish exchange student friend, and there I met this guy over here.
Really? So that was your first football game?
Yeah, that was
An
my
away
first
game
football
at
Marion.
University of Marion.
Well, called.
High school. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And it wasn't the best game I've ever seen, to be honest.
Unfortunately, we lost.
Are they ever the best games we've ever seen though?
I don't know.
I've had some good.
John
I've
Adams
had
versus
some.
St. Joe's always.
I haven't seen any John Adams win yet.
You've never seen a win?
No. Out of 5 games, I've never seen a win.
Well, we're gonna
That's-
get one next
I
week.
thought yesterday was gonna be the first one.
That's okay.
But
We'll get one.
well, we're still trying.
So actually, Joe, you can go. I don't know.
I was gonna
I don't know what I was gonna say.
You know, segueing from high school football to college football.
Yes, that's what I was actually gonna say. I was gonna bring up Notre Dame because
Yeah, so-
we brought him to a game.
The first time that I guess David and Joel met.
Yeah.
This was probably the second time or probably like third or fourth time I hung out with him. Went to a Notre Dame football game and Joel was lost. For hours on hours, I was ready to give the ticket to somebody else. It was awful. And then I found yes, the Wi-Fi there was awful. They was doing some tailgate.
I think I didn't have data or some shit.
No, I think it was Joey.
No, because
you had me trying to get him.
and you couldn't understand him or something.
Yes, Joey put me in charge of calling this guy. And let's just say he has an accent. His accent, I feel like, was stronger last year.
Yeah, I feel
Like, I feel like you're getting really
yeah, and
better,
that's where it was.
a lighter experience.
Yeah.
Or a lighter accent. And so I was trying to talk to this guy. While it's loud everywhere, he's not talking loud enough.
Drunk people all around.
Drunk people all
You
around.
gotta go to the bathroom, you can't.
Yes, trying to just like, because Joey gets very upset sometimes when we can't do something that is like we couldn't find Joel, so he was
Especially if there's Notre Dame football going on.
yeah, especially if Notre Dame's football and he's gonna miss out on the band walk-in
Yeah,
because we
Yes.
love the band.
we love every band,
Yes.
especially if it's Notre Dame or John Adams.
Yes, so I'm calling him, and he's just like, it was like he's talking to me in Spanish.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
I was like, I just don't care enough. Like, maybe we'll find him, and then we found him.
It was like
Joey and I both didn't. I knew where Mendoza was. That's where we had to find him. It's this building, and Joey thought he knew, and Joey took us to the lake. I said, I thought the building was by the lake. And the building was not by the lake. let's just say that the lake is the opposite side of campus, and so we found him and we
We
went
found
into
him.
the game.
It was like a scared parent who lost their child,
Yes,
and then we found him, and like I started crying because I was like, "You're alive. You're here with us."
Yeah,
I was
cried
like,
too.
I was like, "Do not fear Joel."
It was really emotional. Yeah.
Chippity Choppity is here.
Yes,
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 yes.
Yeah. So, we went to the Notre Dame football game. They played at USC. We won. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, what was your thoughts on? Because you said, have you ever been to like a stadium with that many people,
Around like 80.
that loud,
Yeah, I've been
especially
to-
for a sport how much football
Watch
have you
one
ever
time.
watched? How much American football have
Yeah,
you
that
ever
was
watched?
probably like my third. I mean, wait, what's
There's
the
a difference between
What-
college
what's the-
football and high school football.
what's the USC, right? I thought it was the NC game. Well,
I think it was USC.
yeah, I think it was.
It was
USC.
almost awesome.
Yeah, I went to the first football game I ever went to was in Notre Dame. I can remember the team we played. Oh, it was Toledo. We almost
Oh
lost.
god, 24-16.
Not the
I
best
remember
game.
that. Yeah. The other game was a night game. It was more hyped.
Yes,
But-
night games are so much fun.
I feel like we've talked about this before. Did that, going to that game, how did that like change your American experience? Because Notre Dame's a really big community. Around
Yeah.
here. And even if it didn't, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame games, yeah, they're just different. Like, going to a football game, I think it's like a different sport experience from anything you can get. Like, it's just not just about the game, but also about the people you go with, the people you met there. Like, it's just really different from it.
Yeah, something that I love about, going to Notre Dame football games is that, like, you can just, it's like you have a little community around you, right? We score a touchdown, you give a high five to random guy 2 rows up, you start
That was
talking.
yelling at you to sit down.
Yes,
But
that's,
then, touchdowns bring people together. Because this guy could be yelling at you because you're standing up on a big play, because you want to
Third and 12.
show your support. So you're supposed to stand up. But then once the touchdown goes in, everyone's happy. Everyone's shaking hands, clapping each other, hugging each other,
kissing each other.
kissing each other. Yeah, it brings everyone together, and it's crazy because sports just bring people together.
Yeah.
We've said earlier, comedy brings people together, but sports really do.
Yeah, that's what
If
that's
sport,
what brought me together with you two guys.
yes, if sports weren't a thing, there would be even more division.
Yeah.
There were a lot of friendships, so.
Yes,
And
sports.
I remember wearing the shirt of my favorite soccer team.
Yes, Levante, UD.
Amazing soccer team. I don't know if they've ever won anything
Then,
special.
like 80 years ago, they won La Copa del Rey.
That was
So
the year he was actually born. And that is why he's a big fan, is because it moved him as a baby. It
Yeah.
put him in a coma for a lot of times because his dad dropped him. And so that's why he's only.
That's why Sad wanted.
That's why you're only 17?
Yeah,
It put him in a coma for 63 years. So now he's only 17. I don't know if the math
That's
works,
cool,
but
yeah.
it's just how it adds up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still being a study guy.
Every single relationship is a case, basically. Right? Like the ops. Chippity choppity, the uppity is coming. But, yeah, going through more of like the school year. My question is, when did you really feel like
United States could be
you're at home?
Yeah. If you ever did feel at home.
I did. I feel like, honestly, like, I was really enjoying the experience, but until like maybe March, April, I was in the mindset like, okay, this is gonna be a 1-year experience. I'm gonna get back with my friends. But I would say that about those dates, I kind of strengthened my relationship with like everyone that I know at Adams. They're like, I started, like, I hang out before, but like we started doing like more stuff, like lots of time. I started feeling like more attached to everyone else. Like I started feeling like, okay, I'm at home now.
Yeah.
Like by that time.
That's awesome.
And yeah.
So
It was really-
it was originally just a 1-year venture for him to come from Spain to the United States, and then it turned into a 2-year venture now.
Yeah.
When did you find that out, and how did you feel you know, all
Yeah,
what was just your
actually,
emotions going
it was
into that?
like we always talked about the possibility of staying like one more year, and I think it was just an evolution. It was not a shock as the first time. It was like, okay, we might stay. Since first my brother wanted to, first
His
was my
brother wanted to stay.
Yeah,
'cause- John.
why did he want to stay?
Because of his girlfriend he met here in middle school, 8th grade.
John,
Eighth grade.
John fell in love
Yeah.
in 8th grade, and he'll never look back.
He wants to become an American.
Yeah, I mean, he's an American. Right?
Yeah, he's American.
Um,
And my dad kind of wanted to because he loved Notre Dame and like working there.
mhm.
But he says that he doesn't want to stay like maybe one more year. He doesn't want to stay forever. He said that he actually said in Spain to a friend while I was there that if we went like 5 years earlier when we were younger, we might have stayed like forever. But since like he already has like a place in like his university in Spain and stuff, and he already like got his job permanently. He just wants to like go back there. But the second year, he was really like looking forward for the second year.
Yeah.
Makes
And
sense.
yeah, and I also like at the end like maybe it was like maybe in February, March. I was like, okay, it would be cool to like stay one more year.
Yeah, I was really sad when you went home to Spain for the summer.
Yeah,
But
me too. Yeah,
You're back now.
Yeah.
Gosh, I just had questions on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. We are
25.
yeah,
So
25. Do you have any other questions?
I think I'm good. I think
We got everything really good.
Yeah. One last question. I would say, Joel, it's your senior year, second year in America. What's the one thing that you're super excited for?
We're looking forward to.
Or just really happy to be in America?
Yeah, I would say just like enjoy my senior year in general. Like, enjoy with like my friends. Also meet new people.
For
So we
sure.
always races. I think that's like really cool. So my last year of football, that's gonna be cool. Also, not only Notre Dame, also John Adams.
For sure.
Because games are always fun there.
They are a lot of fun.
Yeah, basically, I'm just looking forward for like all the fun in general.
Yeah.
From it, yeah.
Good.
Yep. All right. Well,
Chip,
yep. Thank you.
chippity choppity. We will
We'll see you in
chippity choppity out of here.
Yep, we'll see you in episode 7.